Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're here again, right here in 37 Ward at the fine home of Miss Earlene Jones, and I'm so grateful to have all of you here today. And let me tell you why. I don't care about the rain, as long as I see the smile on this lady's face. They're going to last me for a lifetime.
Emma's getting ready to preach. I've been here before.
Well,
got a choir now.
we have to have passion and love for people to do this type of work. This is a giving that one cannot pay for. And certainly Ms. Jones and other neighbors and constituents over the years have said they couldn't pay for this work. Not only that, you extended their lifetime. That helps to keep stress off of them, and I'm so grateful for all of you. You know, I don't want to name names because I'll forget. I'll let the one who's going to do that do it, but you know we've been doing this for some years. So I want to thank our mayor who have been a champion in helping to make sure that we bring the resources and get these services and working along with Rebuilding Together and all of our teams, all of our trades. So you all are so blessed, and I'm glad to be able to be here. So I'm going to acknowledge my colleague out of the 29th Ward, Alderman Chris Talaferro, and his presence for being here today. We are just excited because we got a lot of work going on in the ward, and I don't care about the rain today. I'm going to visit some of these homes so I can share in this blessing that they are receiving. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right, Chris.
Go ahead. You want to say something?
Good morning. Well, let me just say that I want to thank the mayor also and all the volunteers that came out this morning to help rebuild the west side of Chicago. You know, we built our foundation on the west side on great businesses, safety, and having a healthy and clean community. So I want to thank all of you for investing, and particularly our mayor, for investing on the west side of Chicago, because we're going to rebuild this community house by house, neighbor by neighbor, community by community. So thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thanks to all the volunteers that came out this morning to be a part of rebuilding the west side of Chicago. Thank you.
Thank you.
200.
Oh, I think there's going to be one.
One more?
Go ahead. I think he's going to do the union stuff.
All right, well,
That's good.
good morning.
Don't worry about
Sorry, I don't want to cover everybody up here. My name is Chris Hume. I'm the board president from Rebuilding Together, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This attendance here today, this crowd that's here, this is unbelievable. This journey that we've been on that seems to be culminating here today couldn't be possible without a host of thanks to people, certainly to Mayor Rahm Emanuel, who is an honorary co-chair of Rebuilding Together here in Chicago, Alderman Mitz, Alderman Taliaferro, the City of Chicago. We've got the Department of Planning and Development, the Department of Buildings, the Departments of Streets and Sanitation, Cook County, certainly our union partners. We've got IBEW Local 134, we've got the Plumbers Local 130, we've got Chicago Northeast District of Carpenters, we've got Painters District Council 14. We have 90 homes that are being done across the city here today by sponsors, and that's all being done by 3,000 volunteers. Unbelievable amount.
Let's give that a hand.
Unbelievable amount. We certainly want to thank Miss Jones for graciously inviting us into her house today and into her yard for allowing us to do this work here. Rebuilding Together is a very special organization. For those of you who know, 25 years ago in 1991, there was a very excited group of people who really wanted to start, and it was very simple, right? It was about neighbors, reaching out to neighbors and creating pay it forward moments. And over those 25 years, 1,500 homes within Chicago have been revitalized, and that's an amazing accomplishment.
Yes.
And definitely clap for that. This house that we're at here today is very special for all of us, and especially for the Rebuilding Together family. One of our longtime board members, Paul Menard, passed away last year, and they say that out of sadness comes hope and opportunity. And just like the message when we started 25 years ago to come out of this, to say that we wanted to create pay it forward moments, that's exactly what's happening here today. Lisa, who's our house captain, Paul's family's here. I talked to his father earlier here today. Wanted to honor his memory and to do something in a way that was so meaningful to them. So thank you very much to Paul's family as well. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Miss Jones and just let her say a little word here. So thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Ms. Jones.
Oh, I got to tell you, this is not luck. This is truly a blessing. I thank each and every one of you for the work that you are doing on my home. I thank my sons, Cortez and Chuck. Cortez came in from Rockford, Illinois, and my son Chuck came from Ohio just to be here to help. So I just got to say, this is truly a blessing. I have been laughing all day long. My flower bed is so pretty, and they're doing so much work on the inside. And I do have to say this. When that application came in the mail, I read this application, and I said, nobody ever give me anything, so I'm not doing this. The last minute, I filled that application out and I sent it in. Next thing I knew, I was getting saying, your house was chosen. My house chosen? And from there, it just to now. And I just really, I really do appreciate, because there's no way I could have, all this work could have got done. No way. I mean, I work in my front yard every year, true enough. But I'm just really, really, really grateful, and I am blessed. And you guys would never, ever, ever know how grateful and thankful I am. Thank all of you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Jones.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Miss. Thank all of you.
I got a 14-point healthcare plan. I thought with the rain, I'd just give it out now. Just so you can enjoy Mother Nature a little more. First of all, let me say to Paul's family and extended family that are here from Connecticut, I want to thank all of you for coming into the city of Chicago and helping us build the city of Chicago. Let's give them a hand again. This has been, rebuilding has been going on for 25 years, and I want to thank all the trades, the carpenters, the electricians, the plumbers, and the painters, all who have given their time to help literally not just Ms. Jones and her family have a new home, but also helping us build a new community. And to them, let's give them a hand for what they have done, and all the trades that volunteer their time. You know, a lot of people, it is a home. We're building Ms. Jones' home, but moved here in 1978. You could look at it that way. But I actually think we're building a community, and we're showing what the community is when we all come together and help people and help a neighborhood get established, because this is not just a home, and this is not just Mrs. Jones' home. She is part of the fabric of a neighborhood and community. So when we come together, we show the true stripes of the city of Chicago, and that every neighborhood and every resident counts, and giving them not just a roof over their heads, but the ability to be an active member of their community and an active member of their neighborhood. And a lot of folks went into this, and I want to say to the two aldermen, specifically Emma, who's always a tireless advocate, because God forbid a dollar goes to another district. And Alderman Delafaro, who's a rookie, he's learned that trait pretty quickly. Yeah, but you should know that they are tireless advocates for the residents in the neighborhoods and the community, and the investments that are necessary. So while this is a voluntary effort, I actually believe, which is why I believe so much in service, people will feel today a sense of what they have given back to others, and there's nothing more rewarding for yourself than what you can do for others. And Rebuild is a way to tap what I think is in everybody. And that's what we need more of, not just in this city, but in this country. The ability to give back to others, because we're so fortunate to have a wonderful city with wonderful people. Congratulations to everybody today. I just want you all to know, Ms. Jones promised to make lunch for everybody.
I got everybody. Don't leave.
Now, don't say I've done any work here, because if my wife finds out I've done work, okay, what happens in Ms. Jones' house stays in Ms. Jones' house. All right, let's go.